Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another exciting video. This is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to get ready from scratch. I just woke up. I had my coffee. I washed my face. I cleansed them, and that's it. So we need to do all the skincare as well, and this is why I have this strange headband and my hair is tied. So let's get started. Okay, first thing is serum, and I'm using this one from Prescript Skin. This is their collagen peptides and honey serum. This is it. I think I'm at the end of it. Yeah, pretty much. So I kind of need to tilt it a bit to get something out. I just take 4 or 5 drops to the palm of my hand and I rub it between my fingers and I just tap it. Usually I tap my serums. Now this dries really fast, so you have to work fast. I also like adding it to my neck and décolletage, so I'll take some more here. Because it's a large surface, I do rub it, but on my face I like to pat it. Now my face is sticky and dry. My hands are sticky and they stick together. This is so cute. Okay, I let it dry for a second and I'm using my eye cream. This is one of my favorite eye creams. This is a repeat. I already had it, finished it, bought a new one. This is from Derma E Stem Cell Eye Lifting Treatment. Love this cream very much. So I'm just taking a tiny bit on my finger and I tap it under my eyes. If I feel that it's not enough, I will take more. And on the other eye, you can use this, but you know, you can apply like this with the end. Let's see if we can see that. You see the end is a bit tilted, so you can use that. I do prefer using my fingers because I feel like I have more control over the amount of product. So I also apply it on my lids. I do not neglect my lids. And I'm tapping it under the eyes. Perfect. Okay, for face, I'm using this one. This is from Medic 8. It's so white and reflective. This one I got in one of the boxes that I ordered from Call Beauty. This is the Advanced Day Ultimate Protect Age Defining Moisturizer with photoless SPF 50 plus PA plus. I have no idea what it means. This is not good. No, this is not enough for me. I have dry skin and this is not for dry skin. So if you have dry, I have dry to mixed skin. My skin is dry, but there are areas that it is not as dry. Here, for example, where my pores are, it's a bit oily. So this is why I said I had mixed skin. But it's most of my skin is dry. So this cream is definitely not for dry skin, of course. Because it leaves my face really dry and it doesn't give it enough moisture. So I use it because I bought it and I don't want to get rid of it. Usually what I do in these cases where the cream is not enough for me, I just use it as a hand cream. But I don't know why I decided to still use it. So I'll use it until it's over, but of course I'm not going to repurchase. I do enjoy the fact that it has SPF, even though, as we're going to see in a minute, I am adding sunscreen. This chair, do you hear it? I don't know what happened to it. It didn't used to be like that. Maybe I need to change chairs. It's annoying me, and if it's annoying me, I'm sure it's annoying you. Always wear cream on your neck and décolletage. Do not neglect them. This is where you see on the neck, you usually see the first signs of aging. Okay, now we let it dry for a second, and then we'll apply the sunscreen. This is from Shiseido, another called beauty box that I bought. This is called Expert Sun Protector Face and Body Lotion, SPF 50 plus UVA. This is for face and body. You have to shake it. It's very, very liquidy, and it has a very distinctive scent. So if you're allergic to fragrances, not for you. I'm not a fan. I really am not, because it's not a mineral-based sunscreen. I usually prefer mineral-based sunscreen. This is not mineral, but I bought it. I'll use it, and I will not repurchase. But this eye cream is one of the best eye creams, and it's relatively affordable, and Derma Ear is a very good company. If I had a box, I could read something to you about the ingredients, but I don't have the box. But this is very nice. Okay, what are we going to talk about? Well, I'll give you some kind of a life update. If you've been following me, and we're going to do the sunscreen. If you've been following me, you know that I started dieting. I don't like the word dieting. I try to change my menu and eat more healthy. And I did lose weight in the process, which usually what happens when you stop eating crap, processed food and stuff. I always apply sunscreen on my lids as well. So, and then I went on vacation. Do I need to continue? Yeah. Sometimes I wish I didn't go to vacation, because I did such a great job. I felt better. I felt accomplished. I was really proud of myself for taking me and thinking about me. And then I went on vacation. And the breakfast buffet was... the evening buffet was... okay. Yeah, I went on vacation. And it kind of ended everything, which is, you know, I don't even know how to say it. It's so disappointing, because I was on a path. I started walking on the path, and I was diverted from the path, and now I can't back. I don't know, what am I going to do? So frustrating. I want to be healthy and lose weight. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I don't want to lose weight just for losing weight. I'm not going to go on these low carb diets or 700 calories a day, because I already did it. It went beautifully. I lost so much weight. I was half of myself, and then okay, it's going to be repetitive, but after a year and a half of sticking to the diet, I went to Holland for a trip with my family. That was it. That was over. That was over. So it's repetitive, right? I mean, usually when I go on, well, I travel, it's impossible for me to keep the healthy habits. Okay, we waited a while for sunscreen to be absorbed, and now we need to add, we don't need, but I want to, primer. I'm going to use a tiny bit because I already have the sunscreen. So this is the Cool as a Cucumber primer from Ofra, and I just add, I hate it when at the beginning there's always this thing that you have nothing to do with it. What am I going to do with it? Let's apply it here. So I'm just applying a tiny bit. It's supposed to help with the redness, and as you can see I have lots of redness. So let's just hope that it will cucumber me. Turn me into a cucumber? Yeah, it's okay. So I am listening to a podcast that they're talking about changing your habits. And I am all for it. But I've been listening to the podcast and just wanting to eat when I listen to the podcast. I know there's something wrong with me. I have a birthday in 3 months and I really want to be healthy for my birthday. Come on. I'm using my Dior Backstage foundation in the shade, where is it? 1.5N. I'm not a fan of this foundation whatsoever. I'm going to add a tiny bit, and I'm using my fingers because I found that this is the best way for me to apply this foundation. Very glowy because of the sunscreen, but I'm going outside. I have to have a sunscreen. So I don't know. Oh, okay, I was talking about the podcast. Yeah, forgot about it. And they're talking about changing your habits. There is a book that they mentioned talking about atomical changes or something like that. They're talking about, okay, maybe I'll take that off. They're talking about doing very, very small changes every day. And small changes can lead to high impact results. For example, let's take something from the sports because it's easier to explain. Let's say you're doing plank and you're adding 6 seconds each morning to your plank. Just add each morning, add 6 seconds. It's not a lot, it's tiny change, it's a very small change, but let's say you started from 10 seconds. The first day you added 6 seconds, you have 16 seconds. The next day you add another 6 seconds, you're already in 22 seconds. So in 2 days you doubled, well, in my example, of course, you doubled the amount of time. And the next day you do 6 more and 6 more and 6 more. And at the end of a year, you will improve dramatically. From 10 seconds, you add 6, or let's say not second, 1 minute, okay? 1 minute, you add 6 seconds every day. You do the math, and you will be in, well, I didn't do the math, but I'll do the math and I'll write it here on the screen when I'm editing. So I'll write it here on the screen or here on the screen, and you will know the answer. But it's going to be a very dramatic change. This is what they're saying. I don't know if it's true, if it's not true. It sounds like it's true because it is matte. I mean, it makes sense. I'm using my concealer by e.l.f., the 16-hour Camo Concealer. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But there is a big but here. Will I be able to stick to this change for a whole year to see results? But it's not just a year. I have to keep it till the end of my life, basically, because I am going on a long run, not a short run. So it kind of makes sense. I mean, just to give the example of the plank, but it can be everything. Let's say you eat. I'm looking for my powder. Okay, just show you what I'm using. This is from Colourpop, no filter setting, loose setting in banana. Or maybe the other side you'll see something better. Yeah, this is from Colourpop. I'm kind of in the end of it. I'm struggling to take it out. Let's just take some out and we'll continue. I'm taking my Refer number 5 brush. And what I was saying. Okay, we'll take this. See how the powder is helping me to reduce the brightness. Not brightness, the shininess, sorry. And small changes. Let's say you just it shaded. That's the first thing that I see. A Refer brush shading. Okay. Yo, the end of it, so nothing comes out. Okay, so let's take for example that you make one change to your diet. You eliminate sweets. That's all you do. You just don't eat candy anymore. That will make a huge impact because you are decreasing the amount of calories or the amount of junk that you're adding to your system. So each day you will do that, you will make a huge difference. So just one little change and a big impact. But am I able to make this little change? This is basically the issue here. So I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics bronzer in the shade 300 Toasty. Just taking my bronzer brush. I'm just warming up my face. So I'm asking myself, will I be able to continue? Because I can start. I'm good at starting. And if you are overweight and you're in a yo-yo dieting, you can start. It's not a problem to start. The problem is to continue. And it depends what you do. But basically, if you start eating healthy, then automatically you lose weight. I'm just taking my bronzer. This is not a bronzer. Why did I take it as a bronzer? I don't know. This is my e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Cheeky. This is how it looks like. I'm just taking a tiny bit and adding it. Then let's highlight. I'm using too many products. I want it to be light. You know what? I'm not going to use a highlight. Skin glazing from Nabla, or maybe just a tiny bit of highlight. I wanted it to be something simple. I don't even want to do something with my eyes. Just something really, really light. Let's just take this MAC paint pot in soft ochre, because I do hate how my eyelids look. Just adding a tiny bit with my fingers to cover it, and maybe we use just one shade, do it simple. So small changes. Oh, can I do that? Can I persevere? Starting, I'm not saying it's easy, it's hard, but it's easier than persevering. I should know. I should know. Let's take the Merry Christmas by Wooden's Eye. This gorgeous palette. Let's just take one very shimmery color. Let's take maybe the pink one called Bliss. Just this shade here all over my lid. Oh my god. Some of the green above it, oh, got mixed into the, oh god, into the green, and now look what happened. Oh, this is a bummer. This wasn't a good idea to put this beautiful pink next to the green. So, well, now I have a different eye look than I expected. Okay, let's just make it work. I'm just using my finger, and I have one with green, one without green. This is just great. So I have to add some of the green to the pink, so I will have the same effect on both eyes. Okay, I don't know, small changes. Will I be able to do that for a long time? I want to run for the long run, not for the short run. And what's that? Is that eyeshadow? What happened? Look at my finger. I don't know. Ah. What is going on? What happened here? Oh, I touched the red next to the pink. Well, this is just me. I can't blame the eyeshadow. But look at my hands. Never mind. I'll just need to add some... Ooh, but this is a beautiful shade that came out. The green and the pink. I wouldn't have thought about mixing them myself. But here it's a bit... Well, I need more. It's not enough. I need more of that pink. Yeah, like that maybe. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, we have the dirty pink and the clean pink. Yeah. Okay. What shall I do? I don't know. I'm using Man Eater mascara by Tarte. Maybe I'll start with small changes. Maybe I'm thinking about changing one thing. Not eating after dinner. Not eating in front of the television. It's a small change, but I do feel that it is going to be impactful. Small, I think I can do it, but I need to be full after dinner, and maybe I can pull it off. You know what? I'll start with that. Today, first day, today, I'm going to start not eating after dinner. Yeah, you'll help me, right? We'll do this together. I will let you know how I am coping. What do we have here for lipstick? Okay, we have two Colourpop. I have this one, Luxe lipstick from Colourpop. This is the packaging. We can't really see that, it's too light. Yeah, this is in the shade Cinderella. Let's use some Cinderella. And if you're Colourpop, and we have a lip oil by Colourpop as well. This one is called Paper Fancy. Let's take a lip liner also from Colourpop. In the shade, or the shade names, there's no way I can see that, it's too small. Just Colourpop. I can't talk when I'm using lip liner. So I just added this, and now the lipstick. Very pink, very dry lipstick. This is the lipstick. When I saw the swatches on the side, it looked completely different. Otherwise I wouldn't have chosen this shade of pink. Okay, let's coat it with the lip oil, and I'm ready. Let's take out the hair. Okay, this is the finished look. I know my under eye area looks really dark, but it is just mainly because of the camera. In person it looks okay. It doesn't look perfect because I do have bad under eyes, wrinkly under eyes, dark under eyes, whatever you want. But let's look in far. Looks much better. Okay, this is it. So cross your fingers, so I'll succeed in my challenge. And the challenge is not eating after dinner. I'm going to brush my teeth, and I'm not going to eat anything after dinner. Small change. Let's see if it will make an impact. Of course, I will come back and give you an update. This is it. I'm ready. I took too much. I do want to go out. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget this video to give this video. Oh, look at the swatches. I love swatches. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe before you leave. Join my family here on YouTube, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.